Okay, it is time to fit what is called a fender spear. Whoops. And the part number, which just blew away, is JBD 9875. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this general purpose sealant around these so that hopefully, you know, the moisture won't go through and won't come back up in both directions, because this is the wheel arch here. Although the headlight sits there, it is actually exposed wheel arch, and obviously if you go through a puddle or something like that, it's going to splash up. Now, when putting this on, my suggestion, you do what you like, if it doesn't fit nice and easy, don't push it in and pull it out. If you pull it out, you'll chip the paint. I did it right there. Fortunately, it's going to be covered, so learn from my mistake. And as I said, I'm just going to slap some general purpose sealant around here. That'll stop crap going in both directions. And I use a clear one because then it's nice and easy and it cleans up pretty easy too. Of course, you do get the shit all over you. Alright, having one spear. Up and yes, it does make you go when you're doing that. Then grabbing a washer and a nut. Just screw that on finger tight, and the nuts, well, that came with this, they are a 5/16. So that is the size wrench socket you will need. And you'll see when you pinch this down that some of that sealant will squeeze out of the side. That is perfect. Also, I would suggest, prior to doing this, I've already done it, is I made sure once I'd got the studs screwed in that the nuts would actually go on. Because obviously once you get in here, you don't want to keep pulling the damn thing in and out. It's not like sex. And it's a little fiddly because, well, yes, I could step down low and stick my head in and see what I'm doing, but that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Let me just pull this down nicely. Okay, that's snugged at the back. Now let's do the same at the front. Yeah, there's a big gap there. Don't like that, mummy. There she goes. Right, that's it. And then I just like to run my finger along to get that off. And there it is. Pretty much done. And there's the other one also done. Nice and easy little job. Doesn't take long, but still makes your bum twitch when you're fucking around with your new paint. Okay, thanks for watching, and let's move on to the next thing. So, there they are. They're both on. As unfortunately in typical Jaguar fashion, the holes in the rear are not exactly placed. This one, as you can see, has a tighter gap there than this one. And I've done my best to get them the same, but with the light bulb holders, it limits the movement. So it's just something I'm going to have to live with. Now the next little trick we're going to do is in here. Now hopefully, hang on, let me get on the floor. Oh shit, I'm sitting on a plug. Hey! Hang on a second. That's better. Right. Here. that there. You can see, hang on a second, I'm going to change a plan here, don't like that. Do not like that at all, at all. Hang on. That's it, there we go. That's better, all right. And for this, you need your rubber bung, some WD-40 or lubricant of your choice, your light. Well, I got lights everywhere, haven't I? And then a plastic sticker inner. This is a real pain in the ass job, like everything it seems. So give it a good old spray. Not going to worry about WD-40 going inside, am I? It's going to help. Give that a spray and stick this in the hole. Ha ha. Yeah, that's what you do, you just stick it in. Ha ha. Gosh, look at the size of that thing. And you want to put it in a hole. You know what I'm thinking. But this is what you do. You got to get it started. Once you get it started, it's not so bad. Because then you can twist it. Twist it. It's twist again. Oh yeah, this is, I bet that's in the way of the camera, hopefully. Oh, come on. Okay, this is a lot of effort here. Why am I letting you watch me? Why not? What the hell? You've got nothing better to do than watch me. Well, you should have. You should be out in your garage doing shit. Really want something with a kind of a rounded end here, but I don't have anything. Cool. I'll tell you what, I always have this trouble getting such a big thing in such a small hole. Where's my KY jelly, hey? That's what I want to know. Where's KY when you need it? They have large tubs of that at car dealerships as you walk in the door, because you know they're going to shaft you. At least they could buy you dinner first. It's getting that catch. Hang on, let me get it caught and then we'll be back. Okay, apologies for the strange angle and the darkness. As you can see, I've now got that buffer in, and it's dark here, so I'm trying to video this in the dark. I had to adapt one of my tools, and here it is. And no, I'm not giving you the finger, it's just that makes me able to push it in. So sometimes you know, you have to correct things, and it really, I'm sorry, it really does look like the finger. Oh dear. Sorry, I am a 70-year-old man with a 12-year-old sense of humour. So there it is, that one's in. Now we're going to move on to, shit, I don't know, whatever's next. I can't do the other side because I can't open the doors. Let me go find something else to play with, and I'll be right back. There it is. Oh, I don't know if you saw it. Let me just, hang on a second. Jesus Christ. If I had half a brain, I'd be really dangerous. There it is, giving you the finger. All right, now we move on to a little more interesting thing. I mean, you know, nothing horrendous, tremendous, condendous, whatever else you want to use. This plate, it's just a blanking plate, goes on the left-hand side on my car, because the left-hand side is the passenger side, as this is a right-hand drive car. Oh, get your bolt, and don't forget the gasket. Doesn't need goo on it. Let's see if we can line it up here. Okay, that's one bolt down. The fun bit is going to be doing these up. Why, you may ask? Well, because there's only me. And somehow I got to get inside and put the nuts and washers on and do the buggers up. But I'll succeed. I might be able to reach through the windscreen. Yes, windscreen, not shield. It's a screen. Okay, that's on. So now I just got to get these on. Let me struggle. I'll be back. Right. So here I am upside down in my footwell. So the view you're getting is probably rather strange. I think I've managed to get those two to hold, which is good. And these at the moment are only finger tight. There we go. All right. I just got one to go now. Let's see if that works. I don't know what kind of view you're getting, but look on the bright side. I can always edit you out. Oh, wow. Did I get that on there or what? Oh, I've got to wait to finish cleaning this up under here. And a bit of a spray. Alright, let's see what happens now. Hang on a second. Sorry guys, my wrenches are in my pocket. Very much doubt I'll be able to do these up, but I'm willing to give it a go. Got a feeling the bolts will just turn. Yeah, the bolts are turning. At least that one was. This one might actually go. At least part of the way. Sometimes you get lucky, huh? Yes, I could use a socket on this if I'd actually thought about it. Been a lot bloody quicker, wouldn't it? That will make life too easy. And I put spring washers on these because, oh, this fucking thing rattling loose. There we go. You might want to fast forward through this, but that's your choice. I can't be bugged to edit it out, so you're just gonna have to make your choice. Okay. One is turning. 3 of them seem to be okay. I just need to do a dual wrench job on that one that's turning. Oops, come off. I did test working in footwells. Upside down. That one's turning now. All right, let me get out of this little hole and get these tightened up, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, now I'm going to put this plate in. And it is riveted in. And I don't want the ugly end of the rivet in the driver's compartment. Here I don't care because it'll be covered in carpet, but in the engine bay I want it to look pretty. But because the plate has to go on from this side, that's awkward. So at the moment you'll see there are 2 rivets just holding, they're not doing anything. And I'm now hopefully going to insert rivets from the other side and pop them in. Let's have a go. So there it is, in place now, with the nice rivet heads on this side, and on the other side, let me take you there. I'm gonna take you there. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it's going to be completely covered up. So that's the whole point of this. And this plate does go on from this this side. I've checked on oh, excuse me, many pictures, and certainly appears that that's where it goes. Next, let's move to something else. Oh, flash, flash. Right, here we are back at the front of the car. These are the turn signal lights, and you will note there are three, oh sorry, you can't see that, 1, 2, 3 little holes, and you will also note there are 3 slots here. Now I grant you I do have to clean these up a little. So those 3 holes have to line up with the slots. Okay, so you have to line those holes up. Place this in here and see where the holes line up. There, they line up that way. And look, this little square here, that is where this clip goes in to hold the chrome surround on. No, not surround on. And that means it's at an angle there, which is kind of odd. And then when you come to this side, it's the same. It's at the same kind of angle. Once you line up the holes, well, if I can line them up, there you go, they'll be lined up with it in that position. How very odd. And these are, granted, these are replacement wings, but they were taken from the original presses. So I'll have to work with it. Okay, over to the bench. Okay, 2 things to note when you're messing with these lights. 1, be careful you don't lose this little piece. It easily falls out. So do be careful, and obviously once you're putting it in, you want to make sure you've got it in there in the right position. The second thing is, take the bulbs out. Warum? Why, you may ask? Look at that, perfectly clean, beautiful. Look at that, the state of that. That is not going to get a good connection. They've both been stored exactly the same. So obviously I'm going to clean this up now. Oops, clean that up in there, and then we'll be good to go. They are both the same, but one, for whatever reason, got to moist. Must have seen me. It happens all the time. We won't go into that. So that has to be done. Now, these extra holes here that you're looking at, that was because someone decided they wanted the screws at the bottom. Now, I can go, okay, yeah, that's you know, that's probably the best place for it. But it's not how it should be. It's really rather strange. I mean, I would prefer it that way. And I've got to make my mind up, and I haven't made my mind up yet, whether or not to perhaps drill some more holes so that I can actually put it in that orientation rather than that orientation. And I hate to, you know, add holes, you know, this is what somebody else has drilled, but it just seems rather odd that these holes don't line up with the appropriate slots. And I'm not going to screw with the wing, I'll screw with this. And that's probably what I'm going to do, in all honesty. You will have to do what you want to do. I think I may well put it that way, because to me that's logical. I don't know why the holes in the wing have been punched in the orientation they are. I would have to look at some original wings to figure it out. So there we go. That's the end of this particular video. Oh, by the way, there are rubber seals here I have discovered. Oh, I don't know. Oh, look at that, a little rubber washer. There are rubber seals that go in here which I have ordered. and I will clean these lenses before I put everything together and put it on the car. I will be replacing these rubber boots because, well, they're not bad, but I don't like them. And I've got loads, so I'll be giving these away with, you know, that's nothing. That's just what rubber does, you know, it gets that horrible little stuff on it. So I'll be giving those away. And I got a whole bag of goodies stuff here that I've got duplicates of that I'm going to be giving away to any Mark II idiots out there. All right, that's it for now, boys, girls. There's my nice little receipt. For once, I only spent $20 down at my local Ace Hardware, buying a variety of nuts, bolts, clips, and things. Okay, now get out in that garage and do some shit.